Hello and welcome, our blood viewers, to our today's news English edition. As usual, we bring to you the major and top highlights of tonight. Let's follow. The head of state sends a message of congratulations to his Algerian counterpart on the occasion of the national holiday. And on the international scene, the Israeli army orders the evacuation of 21 villages. Those were the major and top highlights. Welcome back to our newsroom, our blood viewers. We start this edition with a message of congratulations from the President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, to his Algerian counterpart Abdelmajid Tebboune on the occasion of Algeria's National Day. In a telegram, President Guelleh expressed his wishes for health, happiness, and prosperity to the Algerian people and welcomed the friendly relations between the two countries, affirming his desire to strengthen them further. In a related context, last night the Kempinski Hotel in Djibouti was decked out in its finest finery for an official reception to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the outbreak of the Algerian Revolution on 1st of November 1954, organized by the Embassy of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. The event brought together a wide range of dignitaries and influential figures, transforming the event into a moment of solemnity and friendship. Among the distinguished guests were Mr. Mu'min Hassan Bari, Minister of Muslim Affairs and Waqfs, and Mr. Delita Mohammed Delita, President of the National Assembly. The key government figures were accompanied by the ambassadors from friendly countries, representatives of United Nations agencies, and senior civil and military officials. The warm and friendly atmosphere reflected the bonds of friendship that unite the two nations. The Algerian ambassador to Djibouti, Dr. Mohammed Nasser, surrounded by his staff, welcomed his guests with a benevolent smile. Representatives from the diplomatic and business worlds took the opportunity to congratulate the ambassador and Algeria's remarkable progress in various fields. The evening began with the playing of the national anthems of the two countries. An emotional moment in which unity and fraternity were in full display. The ceremony was then marked by the cutting of the commemorative cake, a symbol of sharing and solidarity. The lively conversations and bursts of laughter echoed around the room, testifying to a real sense of friendship. Discussions ranged from memories of Algerian territory to future prospects, with a particular focus on relations between Djibouti and Algeria. This event not only commemorated the 70th anniversary of the Algerian Revolution, but also strengthened the ties between the two nations while honoring the memory of those who fought for freedom. The festivities at the Kempinski lived up to all expectations, making it an evening to remember in Djibouti's diplomatic annuals. In his speech at the reception marking the 70th anniversary of the outbreak of the Algerian Revolution, the Algerian ambassador to Djibouti emphasized the historical importance of this revolution, which was the cornerstone of the Algerian people's struggle for liberation and independence. In his speech, the Minister for Muslim Affairs and Waqfs on the occasion of the historic event, he said, and I quote, "I would like to extend on my behalf and on the behalf of the government of the Republic of Djibouti my most sincere congratulations to His Excellency the Ambassador Dr. Mohammed Nasser, as well as the diplomatic mission and the Algerian community here in Djibouti. We salute the solid relations between our two countries based on shared vision and constructive partnership, notably within the League of Arab States and the African Union," he concluded. Djibouti's Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mr. Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, represented the President of the Arab Islamic Summit held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on the 11th of November 2024, convened by Saudi Arabia to discuss regional tensions, in particular the conflict in Gaza and Lebanon. He called on Arab and Islamic countries to take a firm stance against Israeli violence, affirming Djibouti's solidarity with the Palestinian and Lebanese people. Mr. Mahmoud Ali Yusuf was accompanied by a delegation including ambassador to the OIC and the Arab League. During the summit, the Minister Mahmoud Ali Yusuf thanked Saudi Arabia for organizing the meeting, and they announced Israeli violence against Gaza and Lebanon, regarding the inaction of the international community. He called for an immediate cessation of hostilities and the protection of civilian population. The Arab Islamic Summit held in Riyadh called on the UN Security Council to adopt a resolution imposing a ceasefire in Gaza and facilitating humanitarian access. The final declaration condemned Israeli actions against Gaza and Lebanon, called for an independent investigation into war crimes, and supported Lebanon's sovereignty. The participants also welcomed the efforts of Egypt and Qatar to negotiate a lasting ceasefire. The Independent National Commission for Preventing and Combating Corruption today closed a 3-day regional workshop at the Western Prime Hotel aimed at strengthening the implementation of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption in East Africa. The event, organized in partnership with the United Nations, brought together representatives of civil society, the local media, and regional and international experts. During the discussions, a number of major themes were addressed, including transparency in public management, the prevention of corrupt practices, and institution building. The final day highlighted the key role of the media and civil society as guarantors of public ethics and transparency. Discussions underlined that the fight against corruption is essential to stimulate economic development and promote social inclusion throughout the region. Participants stressed the importance of access to information and raising public awareness and harmful consequences of corruption. The Human Solidarity Group for Charity, in partnership with the U.S. Embassy in Djibouti, yesterday launched an English language training program for young Djiboutian women. The opening ceremony was attended by the U.S. Ambassador, representatives of the Ministry of Education, and the beneficiaries of the program, young women and girls. One of the main aims of the program is to develop language skills that will enable participants to access opportunities in sectors where English is often required, such as hospitality, logistics, and commerce. The program also focuses on female empowerment and leadership, giving young women the means to become agents of change in their communities, as well as boosting their self-confidence. Learning English will enable them to interact in a variety of contexts and seize international opportunities. The group's chairman, Nasra Abbas, stressed the importance of this initiative for the economic development of young women in Djibouti and thanked the U.S. Embassy for its support.
Like to express our helpful gratitude for your presence as we gather to officially launch the Empower Her by Bridging Skills for Success program. Your support is available to us and we embark on this transformative journey. Today marks an important milestone in our mission to empower women within our community. The Empower Her program is not just an initiative, it's a commitment to fostering growth, resilience, and independence among women. We recognize that empowering women has a ripple effect on families, communities, and ultimately our society as a whole. The program is designed to equip participants with essential skills and knowledge that will enhance their personal and professional development. Through targeted training sessions, mentorship, and community engagement, we aim to create a supportive environment where women can thrive and realize their full potential. We are excited to have a diverse group of participants join us in this program, each bringing unique perspectives and experiences. I encourage all of you to engage with one another, share your insight, and build lasting connection that will strengthen our collective efforts.
As part of a drive to control the prices of essential goods under the aegis of the Directorate of Internal Trade, agents from the ministry yesterday carried out a number of control operations in the commune of Balbala, particularly in the Sheikh Musa and PK12 neighborhoods. During this unannounced operation, several sales outlets were closed for failing to comply with the prices set by the Ministry of Commerce. The ministry is calling on retailers to respect the approved prices, failing which they will be severely punished. The new media library was inaugurated on Saturday, 9th of November 2024, marking a major step forward for the region's cultural and educational development. Located in the heart of the town, Dikhel's modern, user-friendly media library offers a rich collection of books, newspapers, magazines, and digital resources to meet the needs of all ages. In addition to its traditional offerings, it has a computer room and a multimedia area to help young people and adults improve their digital skills. The place of exchange and reflection embodies Dikhel's commitment to education and cultural accessibility, fostering an inclusive community spirit. Shifting gears towards the international scene now, in Lebanon, Israeli airstrikes in Baalbek and Ben Nile caused dozens of casualties. According to Lebanese sources, Israeli has ordered the evacuation of 21 villages in southern Lebanon, while Hezbollah claims to have replied Israeli attempts to penetrate near the border. The war has now spread to almost all of Lebanon, where fighting continues on several fronts. Well, by this time, viewers, we finally conclude this edition. Thank you for being with us, and make sure to tune in later for more as usual. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you once again for joining us. Take care.